your resource plan, the investment strategy for your life. Hello everyone, welcome back. Last week we created your roadmap, that long-term vision of where you are headed and the major milestones along your journey. Today we are going to dive into something equally powerful, your resource plan. This is your personal investment strategy. But unlike traditional financial investment, we are talking about investing in the most important asset you will ever have, yourself, and the relationships that will support and amplify your journey. The foundation, understanding true investment and leverage. When most people hear investment, they think about money going into stocks or real estate. And you know what? They are not wrong. Those are important investments. But let me share a more focused definition. Investment is always about building leverage. While investing, you spend time, energy and money not to satisfy an immediate desire like having a vacation, but instead to allow you to get the desired results in the future repeatedly and with less effort. This is the essence of smart investing, whether you are investing in yourself, safety and stability in your life, or your relationships. Every true investment creates leverage, your ability to achieve exponentially better results with the same amount of effort, energy and attention. Your resource plan is about building strengths and capabilities, providing leverage in many different ways. There's personal growth. You build skills, knowledge and learn to master your energy. This increases your effectiveness hugely. When financial security, cash money and liquid assets providing stability and allowing you to focus on your current challenges. Come material resources, tools, technology and space that amplify your productivity. Last but not least, relationships, your network and the trust that opens doors and creates opportunities. All of these work together to create leverage. Financial stability gives you the freedom to focus completely on what matters most. Quality tools help you achieve better results with less effort. A strong network multiplies your reach and capabilities. And your personal development makes everything else more effective. Your roadmap showed you where you want to go. Now your resource plan answers this crucial question. What combination of personal growth, security tools and relationships will give me the maximum leverage to make that journey not just possible but inevitable? Your resource plan has 4 areas. The area 1 is personal growth, building personal leverage. This is about developing your internal resources to create maximum leverage in everything you do. You invest in yourself to build skills and knowledge that allow you to achieve much better results and efficiency with the same amount of effort. Think about it. When you master a skill, you don't just get slightly better results, you often get exponentially better results. A skilled negotiator doesn't just get 10% better deals, he might get 300% better outcomes. A person who understands psychology doesn't just communicate a little bit better, she can inspire and influence in ways that create massive positive change. Skills and knowledge. Look at your roadmap. What capabilities will you need? Focus especially on skills that create the most leverage. Human skills that AI can't replace. Leadership, empathy, creative problem solving. Skills that multiply your effectiveness, communication, strategic thinking, emotional intelligence. Knowledge that opens doors, understanding your industry, spotting trends, seeing connections others miss. Here is what I want you to do right now. Take out your roadmap and identify 3 key capabilities that would give you the biggest leverage. For each one, ask yourself, how will this skill multiply my effectiveness? What results could I achieve with this capability that I can't achieve without it? What's the first small step I can take to begin developing this leverage? Energy and emotions. Your energy is your most important, most precious resource, and managing it well creates tremendous leverage. We've talked about this extensively in Module 2, how your soul provides energy when you are living authentically, how protecting your energy from draining activities is crucial. When you are operating at high energy, you don't just do things slightly better, you enter a completely different league in performance and creativity. Area 2. Building financial stability, providing focus, reliability and trust. Here is where we build the financial foundation that allows you to focus completely and achieve much more with the same amount of energy, effort and attention. Financial security is a powerful form of leverage because it prevents you from having to split your focus. When you are worried about money, a huge portion of your mental energy goes to survival thinking. But with financial stability, you can focus 100% of your attention on the task in front of you. If you run out of money and must change course abruptly, recovering your momentum takes enormous effort. And when it makes you less reliable for others, destroying trust. We will go in depth into this in the next lesson about budgeting. Area 3. Building material resources, amplifying your potential. The right tools and environment dramatically amplify your capabilities. This is pure leverage. The same effort produces much better results when you have quality resources. Strategic investments into tools and equipment for maximum impact. Consider investments in technology that enhances your productivity and reach. Investments in workspace or equipment that eliminates friction and enhances focus. Even quality clothing that helps you feel confident and professional might be an important investment. Area 4. Building relationships, multiplying your reach and capabilities. Here is where leverage becomes truly exponential. When you invest in relationships, real, authentic, mutually beneficial relationships, you are not just building a support system. You are multiplying your potential far beyond what you could have ever achieved alone. Think about it. If you have 5 trusted people in your network, each with different expertise, you essentially have access to 6 times the knowledge, skills and opportunities. But it's even better than that, because when these people connect their networks with yours, your reach expands exponentially. Look at your roadmap again. Ask yourself, what kinds of expertise would multiply my effectiveness? Who are the people already achieving what I want to achieve? What unique value can I offer that would make me valuable to them? How can I serve others in ways that naturally build trust and connections? Your investment plan should include how you will contribute to others' journeys, not just how they'll help yours. Remember, people who operate from abundance and serve others blissfully attract the highest quality relationships. Your resource plan is completely focused on building leverage. You build stability, tools, skills, knowledge, wisdom, and relationships that will help you again and again on your path to fulfill your aspirations. Let me give you an example. You work 8 hours per day and spend every morning and every evening 90 minutes commuting. In this case, 3 hours per day or 27% of the time you dedicate to earning money are sunk in the commute. Now you buy a car and use it for your commute, reducing the time required to 30 minutes per way or 1 hour per day. The car is going to cost you $300 per month, including depreciation, insurance, repair and gas. But before, you have also spent $100 per month on a train ticket. In this case, $200 per month will set 44 hours free per month. This is like gaining a whole week every month you can use to learn, build relationships, or earn extra money to build up savings and finance further investments. The synergy effect. How investments work together. Please consider here one additional insight. The car won't help you at all without a driving license. This highlights how material investments and skill building depend on each other, how skills can improve the efficiency of tools and how tools can heighten the efficiency of skills. Let's push that synergy effect a bit further. The combination of car and driving license could create an opportunity to land a better paid role at a place that would not be in reach without a car. This shows how the combination of new skills and new tools allows you to build new relationships, strengthening your resources even further. Creating your investment plan. Let me walk you through a practical framework. Step number 1, the gap analysis. Compare where you are now with where you need to reach the next milestone of your roadmap. What resources, skills, knowledge, connections, energy do you currently have? Where do you need to improve your capabilities? Step 2. Set priorities. Write down a list of the steps you can take to reduce your gaps. Create each step according to the resources it takes, time, energy and money, relative to the improvement it brings. Sort the steps by efficiency in using your resources. Choose the one closest to the top of your list that demands only the resources you are able to invest. Step 3. Review. Ask yourself and others whether there is a better way to allocate your resources than the one you have chosen in step 2. Check if you could break the top result of your analysis into several sub-steps and rate the results of investing in some of these sub-steps. Check also if you could extend the investment timeline a bit to have further down the line the resources available to take the step on top of the list. Compare those 3 possible paths along the same criteria used in step 2 and use this updated analysis to make a final decision. Focus this investment plan on the way to your next milestone, because your visibility beyond that is limited and you do not know how conditions are going to change along your further path. Transformation. You can see here how one investment decision creates a complete transformation. The decision to buy a car combined with your driving license, perhaps an underused skill you already had, plus your openness to take a new role on, leads to something profound. You develop new skills, change what you are doing every day, shift how you see yourself and transform how others see you. This is what we call transformation. Your assignment this week. I want you to create your personal resource plan using the framework we just discussed. Then decide about your next investment that provides the best leverage. after taking this decision, break down the steps and sub-steps necessary to follow up the decision and turn it into action. Let me show you what this looks like using our car example. The sub-steps of buying a car might include: determine what type of car meets your needs. Check your finances and explore financing options if needed. Arrange safe parking at home. Secure parking at your workplace. Identify a reliable mechanic or service provider. Recheck your budget, including all ongoing costs. Research car dealers and their offers. Choose your car based on both the offer and your trust in the dealer. Notice how each step builds toward the goal while addressing practical concerns. Your investment plan should be just as thorough and actionable. Take the first step immediately after setting up the investment plan. Your resource plan is your commitment to yourself and to your journey. It's how you ensure that you are not just waiting for opportunities, but attract them and make them happen. Next week, we'll talk about your budget. How to manage the financial resources that support this investment strategy. Budgeting is a tool that helps you make sure that you don't strand on your way just because you run out of money. This is important because if you run out of money, you lose your momentum. And rebuilding that takes a lot of energy. But for this week, focus on identifying your next step, building extra leverage that helps you to lift your life up to the next level while you walk along your path. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to see how you'll begin investing into yourself, allowing the extraordinary person you are already to become visible and vibrant. See you next week.